Volleyball Championships. We are at UC Davis in Division 5, where LeGrand is taking on Woodland Christian. Folks, sorry for the short delay as we were having a bit of an internet issue, but managed to salvage it just in time and are able to bring you today's game. Woodland Christian, the number 2 seed with a record of 15-4. LeGrand is 16-6. They are the number 8 seed. LeGrand to the right-hand side, they are in the green jerseys with the gold lettering, the black shorts. Woodland Christian to our left, going left to right. They're in the black jerseys with the black shorts, the white lettering with the long sleeves. They currently lead it, do the Woodland Christian Cardinals, 3-0. Woodland Christian led by head coach Karen Gellin. Gia Pradell is the head coach for the LeGrand Bulldogs, making their first appearance in this Division 5 championship game after knocking on the door last year. Meanwhile, for Woodland Christian, were your D6 winner, Division 6 winner, back in 2010. And then after a year hiatus, now in the championship at the Division 5 level. Woodland Christian on the attack from the outside. Jeff Kurtz with you here on PlayOnSports.com. Soon to be joined by my broadcast partner, Jason Patterson. LeGrand getting the point here in game one. You haven't missed much, folks. It's 3-2. Woodland Christian with the lead. LeGrand, in order to get here, had to get by the number 1 seed Capital Christian. And on the road, LeGrand shut out Capital Christian 3-0. This is a scrappy bunch, according to head coach Gia Pradell. Defense is the key to this game in her mind. Meanwhile, Woodland Christian going to use their extensive senior experience to try to win this. And we've got a kill there from Mason Carpenter. Starters today for Woodland Christian: Michelle Modesto, Drew Tatum, Hannah Sieber, Taylor Matsumura, Ashley Williams, and Mason Carpenter, with Annie McGinnis running out as the libero, not on the floor at the moment. Set it to serve is Carpenter. Meanwhile, LeGrand countering with Kinsey Haas, Madison Furtado, Marissa Marchini, Caitlin Grinder, and Cassandra Casanova. And here is one attempt too many on the part of LeGrand, and Woodland Christian jumps out in front 5-2. And finally joined by Jason Patterson, but a little bit chaotic getting set up, but we were all set and ready to go over the late internet issues we experienced here at UC Davis, but they have gotten them corrected. The staff doing an outstanding job here, as that is a service error, and the point to LeGrand. 5-3 rally scoring. Jason, what do you anticipate we're going to see here today in this particular match when you've got a novice group with a lot of juniors like LeGrand out on the floor?
Yeah, well, talking to the coach earlier, Gia Pradell, we were talking about the LeGrand Bulldogs here. They've been going into a couple games being called the Little LeGrand, and it seems to build their confidence up. They want to prove to everybody that they're not as little as they are out on the court. Definitely a lot of high-paced action today. So let's see how LeGrand can do it, hopefully knocking off the number 2 seed, as they've already knocked out the 1 seed here in this playoff bracket.
LeGrand does not sport any players taller than 5'9", and that is Savannah Barnett, who is the tallest player for the Bulldogs. Meanwhile, attack from the outside, far side by Woodland Christian. Nice dig by the Bulldogs. Over in 3, that's Casanova. But instead, we've got 4. It hit the net, went back on the LeGrand side. They want a touch, does LeGrand, but they're not getting the call. And according to the smile on Ashley Williams' face for Woodland Christian, she may have just gotten away with one there. She got caught with her hand in the cookie jar.
That was exactly the line I was going to use. Yeah, definitely looked like she got caught red-handed on that one.
But they'll get the point, will the Cardinals. Nice defense, Woodland Christian. The libero up in the air, that's over in 3. No, McGinnis got it going, but the point goes to the Bulldogs, and it's a 7-4 ball game here in game 1. Woodland Christian with the lead. Nathan Schemmel, our producer today, providing all the video for you, Tim King. Woodland Christian on the attack outside. This is Amanda Arias who just checked in. Nice job over in 2 by LeGrand. Back the other way, keeping it alive. Bulldogs can't quite do it. Off of Haas, and then an effort by Barnett in the back row, but the point goes to Woodland Christian. 8-4 our score. Bulldogs go middle against a triple block. Nice dig on the return there by Brianna Flores of LeGrand. Bulldogs keep it alive, but we're going to have a free opportunity coming here for Woodland Christian. Deep ball dug out by McGinnis, the libero. Pass outside. Woodland Christian, the kill. Nice job. Bulldogs get there. Can they keep it alive? No. The point, Drew Tatum from the outside for the Cardinals gets it.
Yeah, these Cardinals are definitely coming out here quick to start this one. They don't want to give LeGrand any bit of head of steam.
9-4 the score. Pass goes middle. That's Flores. Deep ball. McGinnis is there. Outside Tatum again, 2 for 2, no playable. Good job by Barnett keeping it alive. Casanova through the double, but defensively that's Matsumura for the dig. Oh, nice cross court, but over in 3, deep ball. McGinnis gets to it. Pass back row, Matsumura on the attack, a little bit too far. Boy, good defense. That's the kind of scrappy defense Coach Pradell was talking about. LeGrand gets the point. They trail by 4.
Yeah, that was definitely what LeGrand wanted to do here. Woodland was starting to get on a little bit of a run, and they got back and got the score and the serve.
The serve, nice dig by McGinnis on a very tough serve. And keeping it alive is Casanova. No, we got a lift. A lift call. And how you could tell that often is on a set, if the ball spins a lot, as opposed to having very little rotation, usually that's either a double or some kind of lift ball on the part of the attacking team. Service error uncharacteristic for McGinnis, and the teams exchange points. 10-6, Woodland Christian by 4. Into the ball game, Caitlin Grinder. Grinder set to serve for LeGrand, going right to left. Grinder serving a service error back the other way. 11-6. This is a Woodland Christian squad. Is checking in now Michelle Modesto. She will serve. Who in the 2010 championship, Jason, in Division 6, had an epic game 1 that went 41-39. 80 points in a game, and we played a 25 win by 2. That one went well beyond that as LeGrand can't connect. Casanova into the net. 12-6 the score. Gia Pradell is going to call timeout for LeGrand, their first of 2. We're going to keep it right here. Talk a little bit more about what Karen Gellin was telling us before the game about that game. I remember being in the building, and that was taking place on the other court where Division 6 is being played today. And we finished the first 2 games in Division 5 that year in 2010. I looked up, and the score was 40-39 on the far end of the floor, and they were still in game 1. I thought at first it was a scoreboard malfunction, but no, 80 points in a volleyball game in that first game.
Very nice. They don't call it championship volleyball for nothing.
That was, she said, and they won that, did Woodland Christian, then went on to take the title. But that was, she said, very much boy, you really had to sell. That was a marathon game.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like it. They were in for the long haul.
12-6 our score. Woodland Christian with the lead. Modesto set to serve. In the front row again is Mason Carpenter. The middle blocker for Woodland Christian. She's just back in the ball game. Nice serve. Dug by Haas. Back row, and nobody gets to it. Miscommunication between Casanova and Marchini, and the ball hits the ground. 13-6 the score, and Coach Pradell is going to go to the bench and bring in a replacement for Casanova. Serving again is Modesto. Dug back over in 1. LeGrand can't keep it alive. And the block on the part of Woodland Christian has given themselves a 14-6 lead.
Yeah, Woodland Christian is definitely coming out here proving that they are a higher seed so far, just dominating this game early out.
Modesto continues to serve. Nice dig by Barnett. Bump set to the middle, over in 3. Deep ball, kept alive by Matt. Bagnasco. Closest to us at the scorer's table, the lines are Dennis Hobart and Kerry Young as an ace. Modesto, who's pretty much set up a tent and is camping out at the service line right now. Those serves again, up in the air, kept alive by the Bulldogs. Off the double block, LeGrand on the attack, but back the other way, pass middle, and a nice kill on the part of Mason Carpenter. Back a little bit long. The touch on the Bulldogs, but they don't get the call, and so LeGrand on the side out gets it trailing 18-7. And this is an opportunity for maybe LeGrand to settle down a little bit, Jason, see if they can get on a small run, get some points back, and build a little confidence. Nice dump on the part of Hannah Sieber right into the donut hole in the defense, and the point for Woodland Christian. And
yeah, that was a nice attempt by Kinsey Haas to keep that one alive, but unfortunately she was unable to do that. And another point again for Woodland Christian.
Tatum on the serve. Jump serve over. Dug by Grinder, but a battle at the net. And right now the height of Woodland Christian dominating at the net against LeGrand.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that statement. This height is proving to be a little bit too much right at the net. They can't get it over the blockers very well, so definitely solid play by Woodland Christian.
Nice serve. That time Grinder handled it a little better. That's probably the best attempt, but unfortunately a net touch is going to go against Barnett. Good. I like the execution, though, on the part of the Bulldogs. That was probably their best look at an attack that they've had in game one.
Yeah, unfortunately she just happened to touch the net on that one. They're all a little frantic. They need to just calm down and play volleyball.
At the net, a battle, and unable to keep it alive are the Cardinals. 21-8 is our score. Into the ball game goes Casanova. LeGrand set to serve, trailing by 13. Ball up in the air, over in 3. LeGrand goes middle, and the point. Nicely done by Barnett. Good execution by LeGrand. Woodland Christian playing very well in this game one. Well up in front. Tatum with the dig. On the attack, blocked. Barnett one-on-one with Carpenter. Over in 3. This is a free opportunity. Killed. Nicely done, Barnett. (21-10) the score. Serve was from Tyler Farnsworth, and we got a touch on the part of LeGrand. The point to Woodland Christian. LeGrand fans don't like it, but the officiating crew all over it.
Yeah, these fans from LeGrand, they might need to pick it up a little bit, get their team motivated. They look a little bit down and out, down 12 points here in the first game.
22-10 the score. Set to serve, Mason Carpenter. Carpenter, nice top spin serve. Here's a pass, far side. Barnett with the kill. And Barnett's starting to get on track.
Yeah, that was a very nice kill by Barnett. She was able to put it right in there and get a point. Hopefully these LeGrand Bulldogs can get a little bit of a run going and catch this game up.
Or certainly build some momentum for game two. Barnett, Doug, pass going middle. Matsumura, what an approach and a kill. Boy, you could see that coming as soon as she started her approach, and that was a perfect pass from the setter, Sieber.
Yeah, that was very nice. That little girl's got some hops on her. She was able to get up there and put that ball in. Nice kill.
Now serving is Sieber. Her team up 23-11. Here's a pass near side. That's to Flores. It's going to be 4 against the Bulldogs. And it's a game point here in game one, and there are a lot of them for Woodland Christian right now. Sieber to serve, trying to close out game one. Dug by Farnsworth. Pass, middle, tapped over. Nice cut shot, but dug by Sieber. From the back row, Tatum goes deep, and it's out. LeGrand still alive, 24-12. But they cannot get a side out the rest of the way, otherwise it will be end of game one favoring Woodland Christian.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like LeGrand is starting to wake up here. They're definitely look a little bit more alive than the start of this game, so hopefully they can carry that on into game two.
Marchini with the serve, Matsumura the dig. Sieber goes back to Matsumura, but a little bit too far behind her, and Sieber laughing a little bit. I get the sense that she doesn't miss on too many passes, and that was one that was just a little bit off.
Yeah, she was even surprised on the way that one went.
24-13, just over the net. Nice dig by Tatum. outside. This is newly checked in Sarah Miller, her first kill. Backside pass is going to be out. The point to Woodland Christian. They take game one, 25-13 the score. You're following the Sac-Joaquin Section Girls Volleyball Championships. We're in Division 5 live from UC Davis here in Davis, California.
Do you want to watch more of your school's games like the game you're watching here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. Also, PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Jason Patterson. Well, Jason, it was a dominating performance for Woodland Christian in game one, but it looked to be a lot of nerves on the part of LeGrand, which is probably not too unexpected given that this is the first time in school history that they've ever been a girls volleyball championship game.
Yeah, I believe the words used by Coach Pradell was making history here. So they are trying to make history for LeGrand High School as they are coming in dominant in the football program and I believe baseball and softball as well. So LeGrand has been pretty solid coming into a lot of sports, and they're trying to make their name here in girls volleyball. I just do want to put out congratulations to them for making it this far in this bracket. Hopefully they can shape it up and continue on and take home the championship.
And meanwhile, for Woodland Christian, you got to think head coach Karen Gellin very happy with what she's seen from Woodland Christian so far.
Yeah, most definitely. They came out here as the top seed, and they are proving it with the first game win. They came out early, made a couple of nice runs, and just pulled away very early on these Bulldogs. So the Cardinals are looking good to take home their first or their second. Well, I don't know. They took home a Division 6 in 2010. So
correct.
This would be a Division 5 championship if they win this one.
Moving up this year, a division that has been dominated by Ripon Christian going back to 1991. Ripon Christian, the bulk of the championships, now moved up to Division 4, so that created an opening. There's only been 2 championships in Division 6, Woodland Christian and last year Victory Christian in 2010-2011, a division that was recently added 6. Woodland Christian now has moved up to Division 5. Ripon Christian moving up to Division 4. We'll have that game for you later on tonight. That'll be an 8 p.m. game here from UC Davis. 6 games over the next 8-ish hours, 6-ish hours, depending on how long some of these matches go. But right now, Woodland Christian up 1-0. What does LeGrand need to do differently here, Jason, in game 2, do you think? It seems like they've settled down a little bit. Is that really all it's going to take for them?
I think the first thing was to settle the nerves. Second thing is to show that scrappiness that the coach was talking about in the pregame, keeping it moving. They said as long as the ball stays in the air, they're doing fine. So and keep the volleys up and just calm down and do what they do best. They've already taken out a pretty high seed. So,
well, Woodland Christian got the serve, and LeGrand is going to get the first point on a miss hit by the Woodland Christian Cardinals on the attack. So LeGrand has their first lead.
That's exactly the way they wanted to come out here and start game 2 and pick up the early lead. So hopefully they can keep that moving.
Here's a dump by Sieber. Nice dig by LeGrand, and then the point for Barnett.
This looks like a completely different team here in game 2. They came out here definitely ready now. It looks like they needed game 1 to warm up, just a little bit of a warm-up, shake off those cobwebs and nerves, and now these are the true LeGrand Bulldogs.
Kinsey Haas serving, and Tatum with a little bit of a misfire. This is going to be a free opportunity for LeGrand. From the back row, it's a bump set going middle to Barnett. Another kill. Well, you can tell who the go-to player is in the front row for LeGrand, and that's Savannah Barnett.
Yeah, she's definitely the one with the most height on the front row as well, too. So that'll probably add to that. But LeGrand is coming out here quick on this second game, looking pretty solid.
3-0, Bulldogs lead. Here's a pass middle. Carpenter, nice job. Doug from the back. Great play by Casanova. Bump over in 3. This is a free opportunity. Pass near side. Tatum going against a solo block and is going to get the point. When you get a solo block, one-on-one, Tatum is going to win most of those battles.
Yeah, it definitely looks like she's a workhorse out here on those blocks.
Tatum now to serve. Her team trailing 3-1 in game 2. Dug by Haas. Pass goes near side. Tap over. Tatum hits the floor. Nice dig. And then Matsamura runs into the libero McGinnis, and the ball falls to the court. The point to LeGrand.
Yeah, it just looked like a little bit of miscommunication there by the Cardinals. Unfortunately, that's going to give the ball back to the Bulldogs, who have a head of steam here in game 2.
Farnsworth to serve. Oh, great block at the net by Barnett, who's asking for the ball. Off the double, dug by Sieber, kept alive. Sieber's going to get it over, get it deep, and get it in. On the feed from Carpenter. Normally, Sieber is feeding Carpenter, but this time the other way around, and the point to the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was very nice. That kill just barely snuck in there in front of that line and able to get the point for the Cardinals.
Mason Carpenter now to serve. LeGrand attacks with Barnett off the block. Tatum back in one. Casanova sends it over the other way. Sieber near side. Matsamura a little bit too strong. LeGrand leads 5-2 here in game 2. Woodland Christian a 1-game-to-none lead in this Division 5 championship game.
Yeah, this game 2 has definitely proved to show a different side of the LeGrand Bulldogs here compared to game 1.
Sieber goes middle. Matsamura with a left-hand redirect. So tough to do that, Jason. Hang in the air, switch hands, and tap it over with the left hand. Great play.
That was very, very nice. I don't know much about volleyball, but even to the uneducated eye, that was a very nice play. So definitely entertaining out here.
Amanda Arias has just checked in. She's in the front row for Woodland Christian. Goes up for the double block. Getting it over is Flores. Bumps that near side. Matsamura over, dug by Barnett, who's now in the back row. Back row attack, deep ball. Is going to be Sieber unable to handle it, and the point goes to the Bulldogs. (6-3) LeGrand. Over and one on the overpass. This time a deep ball kept alive by LeGrand. Flat-footed over, and McGinnis stares at Tatum. Tatum stares at McGinnis, and the ball hits the court.
Yeah, that was very nice by the Bulldogs there, keeping their nice little lead here that they built at the start of this game. It definitely looks like the momentum has slightly switched over to the LeGrand side of the court, so the Bulldogs doing exactly what they wanted to do here coming out in game 2.
Marchini with the serve. Tatum, a bit of a misfire. Matsamura brings it back. Sieber over in 3, kept alive by Modesto. Or excuse me, that was Haas. And now we've got a whistle and 4 and the point, and I think LeGrand was looking for a net touch, but they stopped playing. Point to Woodland Christian. Coach Purdell wasn't happy. Here's a pass near the middle, over in 2. Sieber. Tatum's going to reach back and lift it. It's a little bit like LeBron on an alley-oop, waiting to grab it and throw it down, but you can't do that in volleyball.
Yeah, it definitely looked like the All-Star weekend out there on that one.
Serving it now, Casanova. Nice topspin serve. Matsamura digs in the back. Tatum this time better approach, one-on-one against Flores, and wins it. And it's an 8-5 score.
Yeah, the Cardinals are slowly trying to get back into this one, as the Bulldogs have been proving that they're a little bit tougher than they came out on game 1.
So it is you get the sense a tenuous lead for LeGrand. They've got the momentum, but not by much, and they're a service ace from McGinnis. 2-point game. Outside, nice job getting it over. The dig from Sieber. Back row, Matsamura gets up. Nice job by Casanova keeping it alive. Barnett back in 3 on the cut shot. Here's the pass. Sieber goes middle, and Carpenter with the easy put away.
Yeah, it's almost looking like the Cardinals have begun to figure out exactly what this LeGrand Bulldog team is starting to do, and they've worked out their kinks, and they're starting to climb back into this one, only down a point now.
8-7 is the score. Barnett up in the air. Casanova back to Barnett, all from the back row. Free opportunity for Woodland Christian. Tatum on the attack, one-on-one, and beats it again. Just the front row block right now for LeGrand. They're settling back defensively because they've got no height in the front, and Flores is having to go one-on-one against these hitters for Woodland Christian, and is having a tough time with it. That is a tall task on the part of LeGrand's front line right now. On the attack, deep ball, McGinnis digs off the kill by Flores. Tatum goes deep and out. LeGrand maintains a 1-point lead and the side out.
Yeah, LeGrand is definitely going to have to try to go on a little bit of a run here. They don't want to keep Woodland Christian this close, as Woodland Christian is coming out to prove that they are the powerhouse in this team or in this game. So,
Caitlin Grinder on to serve for LeGrand. Deep ball dug by Tatum. Sieber goes middle. Carpenter. Carpenter, another point. But you said it. I mean, when you're the underdog, Jason, and certainly LeGrand is, being the 8 seed versus the 2, you've got to play almost perfect volleyball. You know, breaks have to go your way, and when you get up, and let a team to get back in, the window isn't very large.
Yeah, most definitely. The momentum is huge when you're the underdog. You want to keep that on your side. You don't want to let the most dominant team believe they are dominant. You want to come out and start making them second guess themselves.
Nice rally here. Matsumura keeping it alive for Woodland Christian. Then there's Tatum. Nice dig by Grinder. At the net, battle kept alive by LeGrand, but they can't get it over in 3. Good effort by the Bulldogs, but the side out and the point to Woodland Christian.
Yeah, definitely good effort, but Woodland Christian is starting to prove their dominance with that height. That height is definitely starting to prove a little bit too much for LeGrand.
And Michelle Modesto at the service line, where she went on quite a run in game 1. Going to try to replicate that here. Pass middle, battle at the net, 50-50 ball won by Woodland Christian, but LeGrand keeps it alive. Sieber, near side. Tatum. Nice dig once again, Grinder. Pass near side. No, we got a lift. A lift against LeGrand as Marchini couldn't get the set over and get her feet underneath herself to square up on that ball. 11-9 Woodland Christian. Modesto's serve. This is a block at the net. No, we got 4. It was into the tape on the kill by Barnett. And LeGrand's going to use a timeout. That is their first in game 2. They've got 1 remaining. They trail right now in this best 3 out of 5. 1 game to none and trailing here in game 2. You're following the action on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Jason, LeGrand came out fast. They had a 3-point advantage midway through, or almost midway through, game 2, but Woodland Christian, as befits the number 2 seed, came clawing back.
Yeah, unfortunately for LeGrand, they pulled out to that early lead, but like I said, unfortunately they let Woodland Christian climb right back into this one, and they are up now, I believe, by a point. So LeGrand needs to just calm down. They showed exactly what they were capable to do early in game 2. They went on a nice run, and it just starts to seem like the nerves are beginning to get to these girls a little bit much. I think the fact that I think some of them are beginning to get a little bit upset over the height difference. You can tell it's starting to weigh a little bit on that front line of LeGrand.
Actually, a 3-point advantage for Woodland Christian right now, 12-9. Modesto's still at the service line where she's been making a living. And we've got a whistle. And a violation goes against Woodland Christian, so LeGrand gets the point the easy way, and they need several of those. Serve from Kinsey Haas. Sieber keeps it alive with a bump set. Tatum, deep ball, up in the air. Nice back pedal on the part of Grinder. And Barnett over in 3. Sieber goes middle. Carpenter gets it in. 13-10.
Yeah, LeGrand is looking to say that ball was out. Unfortunately, the referee here is telling him that ball was in, and the point counts for Woodland Christian.
Well, the ball is out of our court. Went on to the other side of the divider here at UC Davis. The Activities and Recreation Center here on the campus of the University of California, Davis. Tatum serving, just gets it over the net. Pass near side, deep ball is going to be out. Nice read by McGinnis, and it's 14-10 Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals are looking like they're starting to pull away with game 2 here, as they did in game 1. They're just looking like they're starting to get into their rhythm, and it's almost going to be a big task to get them out of that rhythm.
Outside, this is Barnett against a double block down the line, but out. Barnett had to angle that away from the block of Woodland Christian and then missed along the line. Now a 5-point advantage for the Cardinals. Dug in the back by Casanova. Barnett again. Dug by McGinnis. Near side, Matsumura gets a good approach. Nice job keeping it alive. Grinder, but it doesn't get over the net. What an effort by Caitlin Grinder, laying out for that ball, but on the redirect, LeGrand couldn't get it over, and it's now a 6-point lead for Woodland Christian.
Yeah, it was definitely nice to keep it in. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get it over in the amount allowed, so another point for Woodland Christian.
Oh, nice job getting it over in 2. Not a bad idea by Marchini right there, trying to dump it. Meanwhile, pass middle Barnett after the counter by Woodland Christian. Barnett the point.
Very nice. Yeah, she seems to be the point scorer there for LeGrand is Barnett, seeing as she's definitely up there in the height. I think you said that she's the tallest girl on their team.
Yep.
So definitely proving that the height does give a little bit of an advantage here in volleyball.
Tyler Farnsworth needs to get on a run at the service line for LeGrand to get the Bulldogs back in this one. Sieber, meanwhile, pass to Carpenter. Over in 2. Nice job by Marchini. She tried to do that the last time and went back to that well, and this time got the point.
Yeah, practice makes perfect. It almost worked last time. She tried it again, and this time she gets the point, so very nice.
And especially just after a moment ago when Barnett got the kill, and Barnett was setting up for an attack. The block was sliding over. It was a great change of pace by Marchini. Sieber, Matsumura. Boy, what an approach that is, but she hit the net. Hit the net and the point to the Bulldogs. 3-point advantage for Woodland Christian. Just too much momentum behind that.
Yeah, she comes in with a nice head of steam. You can almost not even see her run up, and she just comes flying down the court and ready to spike that ball. She looks real nice out there.
16-13. Woodland Christian by 3 here in game 2. They lead it 1-0. Farnsworth over. And there's a dump by Sieber, and she's going to get the point for the Cardinals to give them a 4-point advantage.
That was a very nice dump there. Put it right over, right into the donut is what you would like to call it. And
or the campfire.
Campfire. Either way, it burned LeGrand on that one for a point.
Carpenter on the serve. Grinder, Marchini, battle at the net, and it's going to land on the LeGrand side. 18-13. Served by Carpenter. Barnett up in the air. Marchini over in 2. I don't think she did that on purpose, but this is Matsumura sending it the other way. Free opportunity for LeGrand. Pass near side, but over the net again. 2 mishits by Marchini. Third time, no. She's going over in 2 again. Marchini going outside. Casanova on the attack. Dug by Tatum. Right at the net. 50-50 ball. LeGrand can't keep it alive. 19-13 Woodland Christian.
Yeah, Woodland Christian is just constantly pouring it on, keeping the pressure on LeGrand, and they're keeping a handle on this lead. 6 points now.
Deep ball, and that is out. Service error on the part of Carpenter. She will check out for the libero, Annie McGinnis. Substitution the other way. Grinder's going to head to the bench. Into the game in the front row, Brianna Flores. Serving is Barnett. Tatum to Sieber to Matsumura. Nice dig by Farnsworth from the back row. Here's Woodland Christian going middle. That's to the newly checked in Ashley Williams, and she gets the point. It's all working for Woodland Christian right now, Jason.
Yeah, it's definitely, they're looking methodical. They're just constantly moving it. They're a well-oiled machine, and they are moving nicely here.
Sarah Miller into the ball game for the Cardinals. Matsumura on the serve. That was Sieber. Matsumura is in the front row. They're going to get to the ball of the Cardinals. Nice kill attempt. Up in the air, Barnett. Barnett's calling for it from the back row attack. She goes wide. And it's 3 touchdowns to 2 right now. 21-14 is our score, and LeGrand's going to use their final timeout. We'll take a quick one here as well on PlayOnSports.com. 1-0 Woodland Christian leading, and they're in the driver's seat here in Game 2 in the Division 5 Sac-Joaquin Section Girls Volleyball Championship.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play on Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. Also, Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Well, LeGrand brought a good contingent of fans who made the trek from one of the southernmost parts of the Sac-Joaquin section to today's game. Meanwhile, Woodland Christian just went down the 113 about 10 to 15 minutes to get to Davis.
Yeah, definitely. Woodland Christian had the
shorter commute. And it's proven here as they've got a couple people in the stands with their face painted and bellies painted WC for Woodland Christian. That's right. Some of the football players, I think, have come out today to support the girls' volleyball program, and they're in the lead right now, 21-14. Matsumura off the block. Flores, nice job. Then the kill by Williams. Back over LeGrand. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Matsumura on the attack. Nice dig in the back row by Haas. Casanova off the block, playable. Sieber, Matsumura, third time's the charm. Yes!
Man, that's unfortunate for LeGrand. Flores just checking in, and she's looking quite dominant there on the right in front of the net for the Bulldogs. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to continuously do it, and Woodland Christian gets another point.
Farnsworth off the Sieber serve. This is a nice kill attempt by Flores, but dug by Tatum. Matsumura again. She is feeling it. 2 in a row. 23-14.
Yeah, she's definitely the person that everybody's looking to get the ball to on the kills. She's out there just looking really nice.
Dug by Farnsworth off the serve. Marchini goes middle, and that's going to be a point for Casanova. 23-15 the score. Marchini now at the service line, and not a whole lot of wiggle room right now for LeGrand. They need a lot of points. Tatum goes to Sieber. There's Matsumura again. This time she hits the net. But I think Coach Gellin will take the aggressive play on the part of Matsumura because more often than not, she's been productive.
Yeah, I agree. When she starts getting her body in motion, she's a force to be reckoned with out there.
Marchini, Matsumura over in 3. Here's the pass, middle Flores over. Dug by Sieber. McGinnis bumps that near side. Matsumura all over the place. Cut shot. Dug in the back row by Farnsworth. This is Barnett. Back row attack and the point. So tough to do, but the top spin kill goes in for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was very nice by Barnett. She was able to put that in. It's exactly what LeGrand wants to do here. Like you said, very little wiggle room. They've gotten 3 points in a row, getting on a little bit of a rally here. So that's exactly what they want.
23-17. Matsumura again. We were calling her name every single time now in attacks. This time it goes for LeGrand.
Yeah, this is exactly, like I said, exactly what LeGrand wants to do. They're starting to build a little bit of momentum here late in game 2. Hopefully they can continue this out and pull out game 2.
Almost an ace for LeGrand. Flores back. Nice job, McGinnis, with 2 defensive plays. Tatum back row. Dug by Haas. Flores again in the front. She's a one-man gang up there, attacking and blocking. Going to try to block Matsumura. Tap over. No, she carried it. 23-19. And the Bulldogs on a little 3-0 run here with Marchini at the service line, and Coach Gellin is going to take her first time out for Woodland Christian. We'll keep it right here on PlayOnSports.com. So the Bulldogs had the lead, had a 3-point lead. We've had a 6-point swing, but now LeGrand trying to make a little bit of a game of it here, and certainly enough to cause some concern for Coach Karen Gellin and her coaching staff with Woodland Christian.
Yeah, I agree. She called the timeout there. She wanted to talk to a couple of her girls. The only bad thing about this timeout is it's going to give a lot of momentum to LeGrand. They know now that Woodland Christian is reeling. They got to try to keep it moving and hopefully take home game 2, as they don't want to go down 2-0 here early in this match.
Best 3 out of 5. Play to 25, win by 2. Unless we go to a game 5, you play to 15, win by 2. But as Woodland Christian can tell you, and all these girls were sophomores who were on the team, the seniors, 7 of them from 2 years ago, sometimes you can go a long way past 25. Marchini set to serve. Matsumura, Sieber, back row Tatum. Nice dig by Barnett, who's going to attack from the back row again. Sieber back in 1. Oh, right behind Flores, who mistimed the jump, was Haas. Deep ball, and the one is going to go in. That's Ashley Williams with the point for the Cardinals, and they've got some game points to work with here, up 24-19.
Yeah, now there's even less wiggle room for LeGrand here in game 2 as it's coming down to game point. So they're going to have to keep it moving here.
Matsamura the serve. Up in the air, Haas near the bench. Casanova brings it back, but it's not going to be enough. And Woodland Christian takes game 2, 25-19. Teams switch sides. We get ready for game 3 here on PlayOnSports.com. Girls Division 5 Volleyball Championship. And right now, Woodland Christian in the driver's seat with a 2-0 lead here in this best 3 out of 5.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. Also, Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Well, Jason, it's been a little bit easier so far for Woodland Christian than the last time they were here. 2 games, 25-13, 25-19. The game started at 4 o'clock. We're already through the first 2.
Yeah.
It's not even 5. I think Woodland Christian was still playing game 1 the last time they were here, 5 minutes to 5.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm definitely saddened that I didn't get to catch that game, as it seemed to be a back-and-forth battle on that one. Probably a lot of heart put out in that game. But back to this one, we need LeGrand to possibly get a game here. They're looking good. They've showed a lot of positive signs. It just seems that as the game goes on, it starts to wear on them a little bit, that height difference. And they seem to get a little bit frustrated, and then they seem to calm down and get it back going again. It seems to be a tale of frustration and feelings for LeGrand. If they can keep it all on the court, they should be pretty good. Definitely hope they can get this game here in Game 3.
Well, they need to make a run, a 3-0 run, to win this championship. It is a tall order, but one of the great things about volleyball is that once the game is over, you have a chance at a new one. It is really a blank slate, a clean slate for LeGrand here, but Woodland Christian has been very, very tough. And one of the things we haven't talked about with the Cardinals, Jason, is the way that they're able to attack from multiple locations. Mason Carpenter in the middle, Tatum from the outside, and then a whole healthy dose of Taylor Matsamura in that game, too.
Yeah, healthy is probably an understatement. Matsamura has just been all over this court. Anytime the ball is set in the air, you see Matsamura come flying through the air for the kill. So she's obviously the one they like to set up as much as possible. She's pretty much amazing from what I can watch here on the volleyball court. She's looking definitely like the most talented player out there for the Woodland Christian Cardinals.
A lot of talented players on this Woodland Christian squad. But I think for LeGrand right now, a healthy dose of Matsamura is a lot like being made to eat your Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, definitely.
Not the kind of meal you want to have and be facing if you're the LeGrand Bulldogs.
Especially the Brussels sprouts. Nobody enjoys those.
Kinsey Haas set to serve, going right to left now for the Bulldogs. And we are underway here in Game 3. Woodland Christian trying to close it out in this game. Battle at the net, and Barnett is going to get things started, beating Carpenter on a 50-50 ball, and it's a point to LeGrand. And this is how they started Game 2. They got the first point.
Yeah, definitely. They came out nicely in Game 2. Here it is, start of Game 3. Very nice block by Barnett.
Sieber goes middle to Carpenter, dug by Haas, who was serving a minute ago. Marchini keeps it in the air. Casanova over in 3. Pass outside Tatum. Tatum down the line. Nice dig by Grinder, who had a good defensive play for LeGrand in Game 2. Pass middle Carpenter again. Once again, the Bulldogs are there. Marchini over in 3, and Woodland Christian stares at it, but we got a double against Marchini, and the point goes to the Cardinals. LeGrand needs a lot of things to break their way. That would have been huge for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately for them, they doubled it and gives the ball and the point to Woodland Christian, but definitely still not out of this one.
Haas on the return. Tatum outside Matsamura and winds up and a little bit too high, and the point to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, she sent one in the seats on that one. That had a lot of mustard on that ball.
It certainly did. Farnsworth to serve. It's McGinnis on the dig. Carpenter wide. Well, it's deja vu all over again for the Bulldogs. They were up 3-1 in Game 2. They're up 3-1 here in Game 3. Farnsworth the serve. Matsumura, the windup, goes off speed this time and gets the point. Dialed it back a little bit, and it's a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, that was a change-up there, definitely, if we're watching baseball.
That's right.
She came in full head of steam and just barely tapped it for the nice right in the campfire. So very nice play by Matsumura.
Carpenter on the serve. Dug by Casanova. This outside now Barnett. Sieber goes far side. Matsumura to Haas. Casanova again against the double, beats it. Good effort by Sieber trying to get the ball after the block attempt went out of bounds, but the point to the Bulldogs. Out of the game goes Grinder enthusiastically. Flores is in. 4-2 Bulldogs. Sieber goes middle. Matsumura blocked one-on-one by Flores.
Yeah, that was very, very nice by Flores. She might not be the tallest girl on the court, but she definitely holds down that net very nicely.
Barnett on the serve. Sieber with a dump and a nice play by the senior setter for Woodland Christian. Into the game comes Arias. She will replace Michelle Modesto for the Cardinals. Sieber now to serve. Her team trails by 2. Barnett from the back row. Pass, Tatum, back row attack, in.
That was a nice kill by Tatum. Just was able to sneak that right in on the back line. A very nice kill by Tatum.
LeGrand clinging to a 1-point lead in game 3. Sieber trying to even this up. One thing we forgot to mention, see if we can get a shot of this from our cameraman, Tim King, at some point. Flores, in fact, all the players for LeGrand, I just noticed their footwear. As the point to the Bulldogs, they take a 6-4 lead.
Yeah, they all have matching shoes. We were talking to the coach Purdell before the game. They said they're a tight-knit group. All stay the night at each other's house throughout the week, so all coming out here with the same footwear.
Full Grateful Dead footwear, it looks like, with the tie-dye. Pass middle, Flores one-on-one, back over and one by Arias. Back row Barnett. And Tatum can't redirect.
Yeah, that was a very nice kill by Barnett. She just sent it in there nicely. It was a little bit too much for Tatum to handle. And another point for the Bulldogs.
7-4. LeGrand with the lead. Marchini's serve, floats it over. Matsumura digs, close to the net. Sieber keeps it alive. McGinnis going to tap over in 3. Marchini back in 1. Matsumura back in 1. Marchini bumps that middle. Flores going to cut it. Sieber digs. McGinnis outside. Matsumura tap over. Deep ball. And Haas anticipating. Couldn't change her direction quickly enough to get the save.
Yeah, still a nice attempt there by Haas. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to save it. But another point for Woodland Christian, trying to catch back up here in game 3.
Free ball opportunity for Woodland Christian. It's kind of awkward looking from McGinnis, but it works over in 3. Marchini middle, Flores blocked. Flores keeps it alive. Haas hustling, but the Bulldogs unable to get to it. Casanova doing her best not to step on Farnsworth, who is diving for that ball.
I really like the hustle from these girls out here. You definitely don't see much hustle if you're playing the sport of basketball out here on the hardwood like that. They're out here diving nicely. I like the hustle.
Marchini to Barnett. McGinnis. Tatum was calling for it, but doesn't get a good approach on that pass. Barnett brings it back. This is Haas over in 3. Pass this time, Tatum gets a good look. Haas keeps it alive. Barnett from the back row. Tatum again. Nice rally here. Casanova, the ball hangs on the net. Casanova up in the air. Haas in 2. Tatum off the net. The whistle. It is out. The point, Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was very nice for the Bulldogs. Long rally, and for them to come away with the point on that rally was very nice. Exactly what they want to do here in game 3 is to try to keep a hold of this lead. Don't let the Woodland Christian Cardinals get anywhere close to them.
Madison Furtado has just checked in for LeGrand. Tatum from the outside gets the point. Nice kill.
And just as I say that, Tatum comes in and kills it and tries to draw a little bit closer for Woodland Christian. She's definitely a force to be reckoned with. Her and Matsumura over there on the other side. They have a lot of solid players to do the Woodland Christian Cardinals.
8-7. LeGrand leading by 1. McGinnis the serve. And the point on the net violation against Marchini, and we're tied at 8.
This is an important point right here for LeGrand. They really need to get this one.
McGinnis deep ball. Near side pass. That is a kill for Furtado.
Yeah, very nice kill for Furtado, getting that much needed point. Like I said, they don't want to give Woodland Christian any bit of a lead. They want to try to keep Woodland Christian down, something they're not used to.
Grinder in for Flores, who had a nice run in the net. But Grinder, a service error. LeGrand can ill afford those, even though leading by a point at the moment when that serve was taking place. You got to limit your mistakes. Yeah, Modesto now into serve.
Yeah, definitely. Woodland Christian knows how to take advantage of those mistakes, so you definitely don't want to give them any opportunities.
Modesto with a nice serve, near side. Going out Barnett off the block. Seaver keeps it alive. From the back row, Matsumura, and Barnett can't quite get there to make the play. And Woodland Christian has the lead for the first time in Game 3. Modesto. Haas, back row, Casanova over in 3. Pass middle, Carpenter gets there, and Haas collides with Casanova going for the ball, and it ends up in the net and then on the ground.
And here comes the Woodland Christian Cardinals. They get that little bit of breathing room, and they just start going away with it. It's like giving the running back a hole to run through, and he just takes it all the way to the end zone.
Here's his pass near side. Blocked, still playable. Sieber, nice recognition. They were starting to celebrate. The Woodland Christian side, we got a double against LeGrand. And it's now 12-9. Modesto from the service line, as timeout being called by the Bulldogs, their first here in Game 3, had a 6-0 run, a 6-point run when she was at the service line in Game 1, had a 3-point run in Game 2, now has got a 2-point run going here in Game 3.
That's a very important 2-point game, or a 2-point run here in Game 3, as it took them from tied to up 1 to up 3 now. So they're Woodland Christian starting to try to pull away here. If they can start to get a little bit of a lead, they've proved to been able to hold the leads when they get them. So if I'm LeGrand here, I want to try to come back. Only down 3 right now, definitely still possible. You have to pull this game out, as obviously if you lose this game, that will be the match.
Right now, Modesto responsible for about 18% of the points from the service line for Woodland Christian over these 3 games.
Yeah, she's definitely.
That's a healthy. That's a good number right there.
Yeah, she's definitely pretty solid out there from the service line.
Michelle Modesto, a sophomore. Her older sister Stephanie on this team. Stephanie's got to be really proud of her sister. And then we do the broadcaster jinx, the whammy, right into the net. Service error, first of the game for Modesto. Yeah, after we heap praises.
That was definitely what just happened right there.
12-10. Apologies to Michelle Modesto. From the back row, LeGrand trying to capitalize, and they cannot. 13-10.
Yeah, that was a very nice kill by McGinnis, playing that flex position, libero. And she was able to get that one over and get the point for Woodland Christian, as they are now up 3.
Tatum on the serve. Casanova digs. Near side. This is Barnett, and we've got a net violation against Woodland Christian. LeGrand still hanging around. Farnsworth will replace Furtado in the lineup. Bulldogs trail by 2. Farnsworth deep ball out.
That's an unfortunate one right there for the Bulldogs. They had just got the point, hopefully going on a little bit of a run, and they just happened to put a service error up. Definitely unfortunate for the Bulldogs.
Ashley Williams goes in the front row along with Matsumura, who helped close out Game 2. To the bench goes the libero McGinnis. This is Casanova on the cut. This is Tatum. Matsumura from Sieber, dug by Farnsworth right in the middle, and we've got a violation going over the top of the net was Williams. and LeGrand trails by 2 again. Flores going to rotate to the front row, replacing Grinder. So Barnett in the back at the service line. Flores was efficient at the net the last time around. Sieber keeps it alive. Over in 3, Williams. Barnett. Near side, Casanova. Blocked by Williams. Did she even leave her feet?
It didn't really look like it. She's got that wingspan out there. She just put those hands up and made a nice block right at the net. If she left her feet, she didn't leave it by much. Very nice block.
Miller into the game for Woodland Christian. Modesto out, serving Sieber. Dug by Farnsworth. 3-point game. Marchini tries to hit it in the donut hole. No luck. LeGrand keeps it alive. Flores over in 3. McGinnis. Sieber going middle. Williams dug by Haas. Flores in 2. Tatum in the air. Sieber bump set from the back row. McGinnis over. Flat-footed. She has to. That's the rule. She can't attack from the back as the libero. Tap over 3. Flores. Back in 1. Woodland Christian. Marchini. Back row Barnett. McGinnis digs. Another good rally here, both squads. Matsumura, she's a rally killer, but this time is going to send it long. 15-13. Bulldogs trail by 2.
Bulldogs are definitely hanging in there. Exactly what they want to do here against this Woodland Christian Cardinals. Not give them that nice bit of lead that they were accompanied to here the first 2 games. So LeGrand is doing exactly what they needed to do out here in game 3.
Serve off the top of the tape, playable. Sieber can't keep it alive. LeGrand trails by 1. Coach Purdell a moment ago was telling her team, come on, concentrate, focus. She's got to be pleased with the rotation here in the front. Flores is not supposed to be the big point maker for LeGrand. It's supposed to be Barnett, but with Barnett in the back row, Flores has stepped up big in games 2 and 3.
Yeah, I agree. Flores is definitely looking like a force to reckon with there at the net.
Flores in the middle, dug by McGinnis. Outside Matsumura, talk about a force at the net. She gets the point. 16-14. And now Matsumura to serve. Farnsworth the dig. Marchini goes middle. Flores off the block. This is playable. McGinnis going to bump it. Back row Matsumura, dug by Barnett. Marchini's going to bump it to Flores, who's standing right next to her teammate. This is McGinnis. Matsumura again. Marchini back row to Haas. Tatum. Out.
Yeah, LeGrand is definitely looking a lot more calm and more focused here in game 3. They've slowly gained their exactly what they want, their momentum and their focus here throughout these games. Only down a point here and serving. Ooh.
A deep ball, but another service error. 3rd of the game for LeGrand. They trail by 2. 17-15.
Yeah, those service errors are coming at unappropriate or just unneeded times. Right. Sorry, a little bit of a tongue twister there.
Haas goes to Flores. Woodland Christian going left to right on your screen. LeGrand right to left in the green jerseys. Woodland Christian in black. Pass middle. Flores over the double. Matsumura with a nice dig. Middle Carpenter. Here is on the attack Furtado for the point, and LeGrand trails by 1 again.
They are just constantly hanging in there, are the Bulldogs. Looking good here in game 3. Hopefully they can get this point here and go on a little bit of a run as they need to get away from this Woodland Christian team.
Grinder to serve. Grinder dug by Tatum. Deep ball, Haas up in the air. Marchini, middle. Barnett was dug and gets the point anyway. And no, they're going to say Barnett went over the top of the net. She doesn't like the call. Woodland Christian gets the point.
Yeah, she's definitely not happy with that call. All her teammates are trying to get her back in her own little state of mind.
Well, that's a 2-point swing.
Bad call. Yeah,
2-point swing right there. We'd be tied at 17 right now. And now Modesto serving. Good serve. Marchini up in the air. From the back row. Casanova into the net. Now a 3-point swing. 19-16. LeGrand fans not happy.
Here goes those nerves again. You can start to see it on the faces. They need to calm down and just play their game.
Modesto. Deep ball. Marchini. Dig. Barnett. Casanova over in 3. Matsumura. This is Tatum on the kill. Haas alive. Marchini back in 2. McGinnis to Sieber. Middle Carpenter. In.
And this is where Woodland Christian begins to pull away. This is where they're good at so far. They've gotten the 3 to 4 point lead, and they just start to pull away once they get out there.
Modesto. Dug in the back row. Haas near side. Barnett. That was a tough one. Wow. What a pass by Haas.
Yeah,
and an even better kill by Barnett.
That went clear across the court. Very nice kill by Barnett. She jumped up there, met that ball at its highest point, and made a nice kill on that one.
I think Haas even had her back turned on the play from where the ball was going. Oh, and a nice turn in the middle. Dump over by Sieber. Makes it a 21-17 Woodland Christian lead. Tatum the serve. Here's a pass near side. That's Barnett. Matsumura off the tape gets the point. 22-17.
Yeah, this is where the championship experience is starting to prove much. Woodland Christian is looking calm and focused and know exactly what they have to do. And LeGrand is starting to begin to look a little frantic.
Barnett blocked. Casanova keeps it alive, over in 2. Huge opportunity here for Woodland Christian. Middle Carpenter blocked at the net, still playable. Carpenter's going to feed Sieber. Nice job Barnett patrolling the net by herself. She's going to get the kill. She had 2 partial blocks that kept the ball in play, then gets the point. 22-18, out of the game for Tato. Farnsworth in, and Farnsworth needs to tie this game up, I think, Jason, on this serve. She needs to get a run going and get this tied at 22.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Pass middle, Marchini can't keep it alive. Sieber another point.
And that Woodland Christian Cardinal team is just starting to creep slowly closer to that 25 mark, keeping that little bit of a lead too. So right now, LeGrand needs to start trying to build up some of these points to hopefully take this game over the 25-point mark.
Woodland Christian trying to close this one out. Casanova off the serve. This is Farnsworth in 3. Tatum. Sieber. Far side, Matsumura. Nice dig by Haas. Casanova in 3. No, we've got a net violation against Woodland Christian. 23-19.
That was a much-needed point for LeGrand. They need as much momentum as they can get here late in this game 3. They need anything that they can get to slowly bring them back into this game.
Barnett over. Sieber goes middle. Matsumura with a tap. Haas is there. Marchini goes middle. Flores. Dug by Sieber. Matsumura in 2. Marchini, Flores again close to the net. Just gets it over. Tatum, nice dig. Matsumura, the kill. Haas there. Marchini outside to Flores. She's going to bump it over. Tatum to Sieber. Middle to Williams. Haas, a nice dig there again. Good rally. Barnett, back row. McGinnis with the defense. Matsumura, another nice dig by Barnett. Who's going to go back row. Cut shot. She got it in.
Yeah, Barnett is starting to take it on her own shoulders there to get LeGrand Bulldogs back into this game. She's been a force at the front of the net in this game, and she's been a couple of nice kills here to keep the LeGrand Bulldogs in this game.
3-point advantage for Woodland Christian. Matsumura, playable still, no. Good effort by Haas and by Casanova, but it is championship point for Woodland Christian. And the senior, Hannah Sieber, the setter and leader on this team, trying to close it out for the Cardinals. Sieber deep ball. Marchini into the net from Barnett, and Woodland Christian is your Division 5 champion.
Definite hard-fought match from LeGrand. Unfortunately for them, they were unable to take any one of these games home. They were able to get past their mark last year where they made it to the 4th round of the playoffs. Here getting to the 5th round, so they are getting better as the years go on. And hopefully next year they could go all the way for the championship.
For the first time since 2007, there is a new champion in Division 5. And this year it is the Woodland Christian Cardinals. 25-13, 25-19, 25-20. They beat the LeGrand Bulldogs and are your Division 5 champion. We're going to take a quick break here on PlayOnSports.com. Then get ready for the PlayOnSports.com post-game show where we hope to have an interview with our player of the game for the victorious Woodland Christian Cardinals. Again, 3-0. Woodland Christian over LeGrand in Division 5. Back with more in just a moment.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me?
Jeff Kurtz back here on PlayOnSports.com. It's the PlayOnSports.com postgame show, and I'm joined by our player of the game, senior setter for Woodland Christian, Hannah Sieber. Her team wins 3-0, your first title since 2010 when you were a sophomore on the team. Now in your senior year, first of all, congratulations.
Thanks.
And how does this one feel compared to 2 years ago?
Better. It's so exciting. I can't believe that we made it this far. I mean, I can. It's just really exciting, and I'm really happy, and I'm glad for the team that I have, and I couldn't be happier.
Let's talk a little bit about this game. LeGrand came in with a real scrappy reputation, but their first appearance here, were you guys thinking, given that they were here for the first time and you guys had at least seen some experience before, especially with a lot of seniors on this team, that you wanted to get out of the gate quickly? Because it seemed like that's what you guys did.
We focused on our game mainly. We didn't want to focus on them too much because that would mess us up. So we just focused on what we needed to do, play our game, and come out with a win.
What kind of a luxury is it for you as a setter when you know that, okay, at any given point in time, you can go to Tatum, Matsumura, or Carpenter in the middle? I mean, how is that for you? You've got so many options and weapons to choose from.
It's nice because once someone starts getting blocked or is hitting it out, I can have multiple hitters to go to, and every single one of them is consistent and reliable. What
is it about this year's team, you think, that is special, and maybe in comparison to the other teams you participated on over the course of your career at Woodland Christian?
Our coach, Karen, is a great coach. She works well with us, and she keeps us focused and determined, and she brought the team closer together this year.
And when did you guys feel like you had the game, or the match, I guess, in hand? Did you guys feel pretty comfortable throughout? Because you got down against LeGrand in games 2 and 3, but no one ever seemed to lose their poise out there on the court for you guys.
No, we play until the whistle blows and until the match point is called. So.
Did you guys feel like you were pretty comfortable throughout the course of it? Did you feel at any point in time where you had to redirect the team and get it back on track?
A couple times, but we did it quickly and were able to get it back real fast. So.
All right, so now the important question, how do you guys celebrate this win? Now you move on to state, you got a home game, and a championship here. How do you celebrate this win before you start getting ready for state playoffs?
We're going to go to dinner as a team, have a team gathering, and then work hard on Friday at practice and on Monday.
Well, there you go, folks. A quick meal and then right back at it. They're back at it on Friday. Woodland Christian, your Division 5 champion. Hannah Sieber, our player of the game. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back wrapping up here on the postgame in just a few moments, folks. Please stay with us.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
Well, our first game of 3 on this particular court has completed. The Division V championship going to Woodland Christian. Jeff Kurtz rejoined by my broadcast partner, Jason Patterson. Jason, we just heard from our player of the game, Hannah Sieber of the Woodland Christian Cardinals. She said, we're going to have a quick meal tonight. We're going to celebrate as a team, and then we're right back at it tomorrow because they've got state playoffs coming up next week where they'll start out with a home game.
Yeah, definitely. They came out here dominant. They looked really solid in all their play. I like the fact that they're going to go home. They're going to take a little bit of just 1 second break and go right back at it. It is not over for this journey for the Woodland Christian Cardinals as they're trying to go on for the state championship. So definitely looking like a favorite going in. They won this game 3-0 to take your division in a 3-0 game in a championship, obviously proving a point that you guys are a force to be reckoned with.
Meanwhile, for LeGrand, another step on the road for the Bulldogs. They also make the state playoffs, albeit they'll be on the road in their first round game. But like they said, their coach was telling us, we had a step last year. We had another step this year. We're in the championship game. They're going to get a state playoff game under their belts. And this is a team that is almost exclusively juniors and younger, only 2 seniors on the squad.
Yeah, definitely a young team coming from LeGrand High School, but what they lack in age, they come back with heart. As we discussed with the coach earlier, she said they're, like I said, a scrappy team. They proved it out here. They were scrappy throughout the entire game. They hung in there, especially in that game 3. That game 3 was kind of going back and forth. Unfortunately, Woodland Christian just proved a little bit too much, and they went ahead and took home the division championship.
Well, that's going to do it for Division V, folks. Congratulations to both squads for getting this far, and to Woodland Christian in particular for winning the Division V title. The first time since 2007 we've had a team other than Ripon Christian win Division V. Ripon Christian will be playing in Division IV later on. A lot more volleyball coming your way, folks, here from UC Davis, the beautiful campus and the beautiful Activities and Recreation Center here at the University of California, Davis. The next game, approximately 6 o'clock start. We're waiting for Division VI to end on the far court, and then we'll bring you more action here beginning at 6 p.m. You've been following it on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Back with more in just a few moments.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.